When we want to analyze market failure, we always want to do it in a systemized manner. So remember we were saying that market failure happens when the market, when left to itself, fails to achieve allocative and productive efficiency. Now, in other words, it screws up. So let's take a look at what happens in Disneyland. In Disneyland, everything is good. The free market works out and there's perfect competition everywhere. All the shops are just tiny little shops and we have many of these shops. Now, there are also many residents. So in that case, we can draw a demand and supply curve for all the goods in that, and services in that country. At any price higher than equilibrium price, there will be a surplus of goods which drive down the price down to the equilibrium price. At any price lower than the equilibrium price, there will be a shortage of goods, so buyers will bid up the price until it is at equilibrium price where quantity demanded equals to quantity supplied. This is basic stuff. Now, this outcome is allocatively efficient because it maximizes consumer and producer surplus. Choose any outcome other than this, for example, at a quantity lower than this, then we will end up with less consumer and producer surplus. Now, since all the firms in Disneyland are just tiny little firms, they are all perfectly competitive. We can draw their firm diagram here. We can see that their producer produces at P equals to MC. If he sells 1 unit more than this, P will be less than MC, society will value it less than what it costs, and so he should produce less. If he sells 1 unit less than this, P will be greater than MC, and society will value it more than the cost of production, so he should produce more. So at P equals to MC precisely, he is producing the right amount for society, and in other words, allocative efficiency. Now at the same time, he is producing at the bottom of his AC curve. Now remember the long run equilibrium of perfectly competitive firm. It will always produce at the bottom of the AC curve, precisely because it earns subnormal profits. Owners will quit until the supply curve shifts left and they will earn normal profits again. If they earn supernormal profits, firms will enter until they erode the profits. So in the long run, they will always produce at the bottom of the AC curve. This basically means that they are productively efficient. They are using the least cost method to produce. Any result that deviates from this one achieved in Disneyland, allocative efficiency and productive efficiency, that is, are market failures.